Let's go on and get things jumping. Go on and hit it. Okay. With that sound of the trumpet, giving all honor to the Most High and the Son Yahushua. Well, the battle axe coming at you with a Monday night dine-in class. That's the name of the Monday night dine-in. Dine in. Hope everybody's staying in the spirit. We just got through with the Sabbath, man, 2 days ago. But we're just trying to keep these classes going so that we can stay in the spirit, man. So that we can keep building our spirit up, getting ready for the Sabbath. Each Sabbath, you want to get greater and greater, man. Tonight's class, we will start out with Sirach 2 and 1. Tonight's class is losing family and friends walking in the truth. Losing family and friends walking in the truth. Because I get all my classes, I really get them a lot off of Facebook. But this really kind of hit like home with me because I have family and friends that's walking along in the truth and that's not walking along in the truth. And it just touched me a little bit because seeing how your family really they go against you because you're doing the will of the Father. Like, should I be over there trying to do something for you, or should I be over there trying to do what the Most High want me to do? Should I be over there helping you, or should I be helping the Most High God reach his flock? And it's just a heavy class for me tonight. It's like I said, like all I say, we do classes really when it's depending on us. So I hope that brothers and sisters get an edification of this class tonight and understand that it's gonna be division in your own household. So-called friends, supposed to be friends. Are they true friends? And we'll get to all that tonight. But Sirach 2 and 1, we'll start out with Sirach 2 and 1. I said last week we wasn't gonna be here long. We're gonna try to see if we're gonna be the same way tonight.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 2, verse 1.
Read on out.
My son.
My who?
My son. If thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
It said, thy son, if you come to serve the Lord, guess what? Be ready for some problems, man. Be ready for some indignation. Be ready for households going against households. Be ready for temptation hitting your door like they never hit your door before. These are all tests that the Most High God go send us through to see if He can use us when it's really time to be used. Like we always say, use me, Lord. Let my way be acceptable to you. Well, guess what? In order to be acceptable with the Most High God, you gotta go through some things, man. You don't think Christ went through some things? Went through some ultimate things, man. And if we should be Christ-like, man, then we got to come on and try to endeavor when we go through these situations, because we already know chastising is love to the Most High God. When your child disobeying you, you whoop them not because you hate them, but because you love them. And if you ain't going through no chastising, then you just not His, man. So read that again from the top. Right?
My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright. And constantly endure.
And do what?
And constantly endure.
And constantly endure. Lost my brother in his walk. Constantly endure. Lost my mother in his walk. Constantly endure. Lost all my friends in his walk. Constantly endure. You got to put that stuff out, man. What's more important right now? You making somebody happy, or you making the Most High God happy? Am I go sit up here and say, well, I'm gonna pick family, or am I gonna pick the Most High God? Do I want everlasting life, or do I want to be punished for not doing the will of the Father, man? The Most High said He gonna set the vision in this thing, and He did it. It's set up, and we got to understand it and accept it. That's a big thing. That's what I was gonna come out with that class, accepting what the Most High God gives you, man. You got to accept these things, man. You got to accept that it's gonna be family and friends that don't want to deal with you no more. But guess what? They weren't real family and friends from the jump in. So we got to make sure that we humble enough to understand the scriptures, man. We humble ourselves down, don't get too proud in this walk, and remember what we're doing this walk for. Finish that up. Read verse 2 again.
Set thy heart aright and constantly endure.
And constantly endure. That means it's going to always be some problems. Read on.
And make not haste in time of trouble.
And then when you go through some things, don't just, I'm going to put it off now. Oh, this ain't the way. No, this is the way. That was just your next test. That's all that was. That was just your next test. Don't just put it off like, oh man, I'm still going through stuff. I thought I was supposed to be reaping the benefits. You are going to reap the benefits in due time. Ain't the season to reap the benefits right now. have been wicked for 34 years of your life. You got in the truth 2 years. You think you ready to get all the blessings now? Stop playing, man. Push, strive for success. Strive for greatness, man. Read on out, verse 3.
Verse 3. Cleave unto him.
Cleave unto him, man. You got to be with these laws, statutes, and commandments. That's why you say gather together, man. Because when we lose brothers and sisters in this truth, family in this truth, guess what you gain? Real family in this truth, man. You gain real brothers and family and sisters in this truth. When you lose family, you thought you lost family, now you just gained 2 more. That's why you say gather together, man. Constantly, man. Endure. Cleave unto him. Read on.
Cleave unto him, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
That thou mayest be increased now.
At thy last end.
He said, we got to be patient on this thing. He said at the last end, man. Go through something and then you just want to give up. Nah, keep going through it, man. That ain't gonna do nothing but build your character up. That's how I look at a lot of problems, man. I look at them like, look, man, this just gonna make me stronger. This gonna make me a better man. And it's harder to be sometimes to turn that cheek. I know it do, brothers and sisters. We know. We all coming out this world, man. Like we say, 30 years plus. Most of us, some of us. Younger brothers, 20 years. Younger brothers, 15 years, whatever the case may be. Coming out of those 15, 20, 30 years being unrighteous, man. Trying to be righteous. Sometimes that old man show up, man. But you gotta humble your spirit down and don't let your spirit get caught up in that, man. We know the truth. We know the way to walk, brothers and sisters. I want to start out with that. Let's go to John 8:32.
This is the book of John, chapter 8 and 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
So we're going to get the truth tonight about this family and friends thing, man. We're going to get the truth tonight. Because we know the truth. We know the Most High go divide this thing, man. We know he's setting it up to see who going to be that 2/3 and who going to be that 1/3. So they going to know the truth too. And that's one reason why they don't want to deal with you. Think you losing family and friends because they get the truth. And guess what? We do not like the truth. I don't understand. We've been a people robbed and spoiled so much of the truth that we don't like the truth. We like lies. I'll just tell me I look good, brother. I know. I got yellow all on my teeth, and I ain't brushed my teeth in 4 weeks, and you know what I'm saying? I know my hair ain't done. Just tell me I look good, man. Just tell me, man. I don't want to hear the truth. Just tell me I look good, bro. Tell me, bro. Nah, I'm gonna give you this truth, John 8:32. Give me Amos 5 and 10. Amos 5 and 10, because this is one reason why you lose a lot of friends and family. Because they can't understand the truth.
The book of Amos, chapter 5 and verse
10.
Read out. They hate him that rebuke in the gate.
They do what?
They hate him that rebuke it in the gate.
They hate you for rebuking them, man. For telling your family, mama, you got to stop eating that pork, mama. Bro, you got to stop smoking, sister. You got to stop wearing them horse dresses. Family, y'all got to come together and get in these laws, man. Y'all got to stop going up in that Christian church, man. They hate you rebuking them. We don't want to be corrected. Correction is not part of our nation, man. I just don't think that's a word for the Israelites, but we get into it now. It's a word for us now. It wasn't a word for us back then. But we got to be able to accept and take correction. But a lot of times you lose family and friends because you're giving them the truth. And the Bible said, what? Read that again.
The book of Amos, chapter 5 and verse 10. Mm-hmm. They hate him that rebuke it in the gate.
Give me Galatians 4 and 16 right quick. This one got that truth in it right quick. But they hate you for speaking the truth, man. Give me Galatians 4 and 16. That's a little better for where we're going right now. John 8:32 say that you go get the truth. You go get the truth today. And you shall know the truth, and the truth will set you free.
Galatians 4 and 13.
Yeah. 4 and 16.
16. This is the book of Galatians, chapter 4, verse 16.
This is the one I really wanted. I wrote down Amos 5 and 10, but this is really the other precept I like more with dealing with the truth.
And it reads, am I therefore become your enemy?
Damn, brother. Damn, mama, sister, auntie. Have I became your enemy? Why?
Because I tell you the truth.
Nah, because I lied to auntie.
Because I tell you the truth.
Nah, because I lied to G-mama, man.
Because I tell you the truth.
There go that truth right there. Have I become your enemy? That's what it is. See, the Most High God setting this thing apart. He picking good and bad. He putting the enemy on one side and picking his servants on the other side. We don't even know it. That's why by Isaiah 55, when they say you can't think like the Most High God, man. You don't know what he doing. He's setting this thing up just so perfectly, man. You think you losing a brother or sister, you really losing the enemy, man. And it be like that sometimes. It's the harsh truth tonight. We're gonna get that harsh truth tonight, man. It used to hurt me a lot, but I'm here tonight standing strong, and let you know that these are my brothers. This is my family.
God.
That's what it's gonna be. Let's go to Proverbs 18, man. Proverbs 19:7. Book of Proverbs, chapter 19, verse 7. Get into it a little bit.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 19, verse 7.
Yeah.
All the brethren of the poor do hate him.
All the brethren of the poor do hate him. Read on.
How much more do his friends go forth from him? He pursueth them with words.
What?
With words.
Read on.
Yet they are wanting to him.
See, that's the same thing. It says, all the brethren of the poor do hate him. See, when you go into poor and rich, you're really going into humble and pride. Rich mean they got so much pride on them. Because if you rich, 9 times out of 10, you very prideful and boastful. If you poor, you should be humble as a mug, man. And it say, so the humble one, shoot, his friends hate him. How much more do his friends go far from him? He pursueth them with words. We give them that truth. That's what it's going on. So we give them that truth. We pursuing them with the law, statutes, and commandments. The words is the truth. We trying to get at them with these words, yet they are wanting to him, yet they still deny it. They upset with you though. They're against you though. They don't want to hear that, man. The same thing, going into the same thing. I'm gonna come your enemy because I tell you the truth. Pursuing them with them words, man. The words are the truth and righteousness. But like we always say, they don't want to go. They don't want to go to that truth. They think they're doing right now. We know we're doing right now. Not think. It's a big difference. Let's go to Mark 3:21. We're gonna go into touching this right quick. Mark 3:21. Then we'll go to Sirach 33:14. Mark 3:21. Whoever's good, that ain't true.
The book of Mark, chapter 3, verse 21.
Nah, not the brother that told us to cut the phones off. Not the brother that told us to cut the phones off. It always be like that too. Cut your phones off. Guess what? Boom, boom, yeah.
Book of Mark.
Let's go.
Chapter 3, verse 21.
Read.
And when his friends heard of it, they went out to lay hold on him.
When his friends heard of it, they went to lay hold on him. When the friends heard of his truth, heard he was changed, he was different. He was going to the scribes and Pharisees, man. But when they heard of him doing the law, when they heard him actually changing his ways, what? He don't smoke weed no more? What? He don't kick it with us no more? What? He trying to be a family man now? What? Read on.
For they said, he is beside himself.
They said, man, this brother's beside himself. This brother tripping. Man, this nigga ill. In other words, this Negro ill, man. Stop playing, man. You mean to tell me, riding from the hood out there teaching the Bible now? Man, this Negro used to get all kind of stuff with us, man. Man, do I gotta tell y'all some of the things he done did? This Negro is beside himself, man. All along, the Most High God was, guess what? Getting his chosen, getting his out, moving his out, and keeping the rest on the other side, man. Let's go down to 23.
And he called them unto him and said unto them.
Because see, the scribes and Pharisees, they were like, man, look, the dude came with the devils and casted out devils. What? Dude came from the devil and casted out devils. Let's see what Christ said to him.
And he called them unto him and said unto them in parable, how can Satan cast out Satan?
How can Satan cast out Satan? How can Satan cast out Satan? Read this, I read on.
And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand.
It says, so guess what? You mean to tell me that you finna have, okay, we already know you got the angel on one side and the devil on one side. You mean tell me you're gonna have a devil come over here and say, yeah, bro, let's go hit this blunt, man. You know, we good. And then the other devil come over here and say, well, bro, you know, we really ain't gotta hit the blunt, you know what I'm saying? You think the devil go against the devil? Guess what this is going into? Even Satan is on one accord. Even the enemy is on one accord against you. When you go to Psalms 83:1 and see how all these other nations, they might not like each other. And that's what it's going into right now. They don't like each other right now, but they going against you. They coming together because they know that you are the chosen. The devil ain't finna go against the devil. Nah, they working together. And what should we be doing? On one accord, working together, man. That's why that's why I say he dividing your friends from you to get these so-called friends out of your life. Because they're not working right for you. You just don't understand it right now, but it's not those friends that go get you to the kingdom. I chose you. I didn't choose you and him. Because see, he gonna be a hindrance to you. That old friend gonna be a hindrance to you. That old mama that raised you, she gonna be a hindrance to you because she got you right in the palm of your hand. Right. She got you right here. Oh man, I'm a mama's boy, man. You better not say nothing about my mama, man. So guess what? The Most High said I gotta divide that thing because enemies are working with enemies. Read on that.
And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stay.
So if we would have been prevailed in this thing. If evil was going against evil, but who is evil going against? The righteous. But if evil was going against evil, they'd have been bumped heads and got up out this thing. We wouldn't have had to do nothing. We wouldn't have had to show no works.
Right.
We wouldn't have had to put these fringes on, put our beard on, and get out there on the street corners, man, begging and pleading with our people. They would have knocked out themselves, but that's not the case. You don't understand that losing that family member was the best thing for your journey. But we can't comprehend it right now. But the Most High said, man, we go divide this thing. That's why he divided the nation. That's why he divided. And read verse 24. Verse 24.
24 again?
Yeah.
Verse 24. And if a kingdom be divided
if we want to keep going into all these different doctrines, brothers want to be the first one to bring out something new, ain't got nothing to do with the scriptures. If you want to be divided, man, then it cannot stand. Division not going to stand amongst the Israelites either, man.
That's right.
We cannot be divided in this thing, man. One accord, brothers and sisters. And like we say, yes, we're going to have some differences in the doctrine. But we know law, statutes, and commandments. Right. You can't come at me and tell me you found a new doctrine out, but you ain't keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. That's the jump. That's the start. You mean you done jumped over the start and got you your own thing going? I'm supposed to believe that when I know Psalm 111:10 say the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. You fear the Most High God by keeping his commandments, man. So that's just a parable I wanted to get into, man. Let's go to Sirach, man, 33 and 14. This to show you that the Most High divine this thing right before your eyes, man. You're going to lose family. But guess what? You were supposed to, man. As harsh as it might sound, you were supposed to, man.
The book of Sirach, chapter 33 and verse 14. Good is set against evil.
Evil against evil.
Good is set against evil.
I got the devil on the right and the devil on the left going against each other.
Good is set against evil.
So you got the angel on the left, you got the devil on the right. It's always been like that. The Most High God set it up like that. It ain't the other way around. You lose your family member, you thought you just lost a brother, you thought you lost a sister or mother. Good is set against evil. Let's be real about it. Why do you think you lost that family member? Because good is set against evil. So one of y'all was good and one of y'all was evil, man. And that's just how the Most High God setting this thing up. Read on now.
And life against death.
So he said life is going to be against death. Good is set against evil. Read on.
So is the godly against the sinner.
So is
the godly against the sinner.
Oh man, I love my mama, man.
So is the godly against the sinner.
Oh man, I love my auntie, man.
So is the godly against the sinner.
No, not my daddy. He raised me, man. Taught me how to be a man. So is the godly, man, against the sinner, man. The Most High showing you in your face, man. But you got to be able to accept that. Acceptance, man. Accept his will, man. Read on now.
And the sinner against the godly.
And vice versa. The godly against the sinner. So we going against it. Ain't like we shouldn't be out there telling brothers that we know ain't doing good. Man, you know what, you still my boy, man, and everything. I'm still go, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't against you. No, you should be. Because the Bible say, man, you got to set them people apart. You say, mark them which cause divisions, contrary to the doctrine that you don't receive, man. We know the truth. We got to start marking these people that's evil. Oh, man, hey, I hate to say it. That's my dad, but guess what? That's a wicked Negro, boy. I tell y'all go in there, say what's up, though, to do to him. Come on back outside, man. Let's finish doing what we got to do. Still be respectful. Okay, that's fine. Get in there and get out of there with that wicked Negro, man. That's a wicked brother, man. I'm telling you. I done told him the truth 19 years. He ain't heard it for 19 years. Get out of here. Wicked man want to be deacon. Wicked man want to make sure you keep handling the money. Oh, that's your mama? Yeah, mama wicked though, man. Don't talk to her too long, man. Get in and get out. What's that scripture, man? Know the time? No, I can't. It's in Sirach. Know the time. Oh, well, look at the time. Already. Well, it was a good time seeing y'all. And that's how you got to be with your own family. Instead of you losing them, guess what? They losing you. Brother Ezra brought up a great point. Now, you think you losing your family? No, they losing you. They losing the best thing they had. Read that out. Finish that out, Bob.
Verse 15.
Yeah, 15.
Verse 15. So look up on all the works of the Most High, and there are two and one against another.
He said there are 2 and 2 and one against another, man. Then you know that it's gonna be this way, man. The Most High God is gonna divide this thing, man. Even if it is your closest friend, guess what? That's my twin, man. We ain't never did nothing separate. Well, guess what? You and your twin better separate right now. We always wore the same clothes. We went out to the same club. Guess what? Let your twin go to the club, but you need to go to the club, Israelite club. Yeah, you going to the hole in the wall. I'm going to the Israelite hole in the wall, man. Yeah, we finna kick back over here. You going to kick back. I'm going to the Israelite kickback. Yeah, we having high holy day. We finna kick back for real. We doing the same thing. We playing cards, chilling.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Having a good time with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to go to the hole in the wall over there? I'm going to go to the hole in the wall in the Israelite spot.
That's right.
Because I found a hole in the wall back there in they spot anyway. It's a little small hole, but it's still, it's a hole in the wall. You know, I found a little. Maybe it's a nick on the wall, but there's something on the wall. We going that one though. You got a precept by go ahead.
I got a precept. Bring it out. Acts 4 and 32. And the multitude of them that believed were of one heart and of one soul.
No, we had different doctrines, all kind of things going on.
One heart and one soul.
The multitude that believed, they had one heart, man, one way, man. This is the way. We got to try to get on the same page as much as possible as we can. We're going to have some division amongst us. Well, we got to try to get it on the right path together on one accord as much as we can. Read on.
Neither said any of them that all of the things which he possesses was his own.
Nah, they ain't speak of their own, but what?
But they had all things common.
They had what?
All things common.
That's a good precept about going back to that, man. Good is set against evil, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's good. We got to be like-minded, man. We had all things in common. That's what we should have. Common goal. We should have common goals. Me and my brother talk. We should have the same goal. What's your goal, brother? Yeah, man, I got to get up out of the situation I was in, man. I got to lean on the Most High God mode, man. I got to stop leaning on my own understanding. These are some of the common things you should hear brothers talk about in the truth.
That's right.
Law, statutes, and commandments. Yeah, not leaning on my own understanding. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Trying to do right, man. Trying to do the will of the Father. That's right. I need to hear something like-minded that I got in my mind right now. In order for you to even be a friend, man. I'm telling you, because you got to understand, man, a friend is a strong word, man. A friend is a strong word. But the Most High set this up like this, man. Let's go to Matthew chapter 10, verse 34. It's a well-known precept. When my eyes brought this precept out, when my eyes brought this shalom out, when my eyes brought this precept out, I was like, man, that gave me a lot of hope, man. Because it gave me a lot of hope. You're gonna lose some people in this walk, man. Friend like Zero, I hate to bring up Zero, you know, he's so down and pitiful sometimes, but he said friends ain't friends no more. Friends just ain't friends no more. Family ain't family no more either when you get in this truth. and look at them for who they really are. You was mind boggled when you found out that, man, mama was wicked as heck, man. Dang, I'm just not noticing mama was wicked. You got old enough to realize. Read this out.
Book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 34.
Read that.
Think not that I am come to send peace on earth.
The Most High Christ said, think not that my Father sent me to come send peace on earth, but what?
I came not to send peace.
But a what?
But a sword.
But a what?
But a sword.
Because what does a sword do?
Cuts.
A sword cuts and divides. It divides something. He said, I ain't come to send peace on this earth, man. Y'all looking for peace on all nations? Peace on all nations. You know, the Church of the Living Christ, peace. We just want peace. Yeah, whether you're Asian, African, we love you, brother.
In the big melting pot.
Nah, ain't no peace over here for us, man.
That's right.
No peace. Read verse 35.
For I am come to set a man at variance against his father.
Nah, man, at variance against his father? You mean for?
For I am come to set a man at variance against his father.
Against his father. Read on, huh?
And the daughter against her mother.
Nah, the daughter for her mother, huh?
And the daughter against her mother.
Man, hold on. This sounds like some division, man. So if you got a mother and a daughter, what's that?
Division.
What is that? That family?
No, that's family. Mother and
that's
daughter.
family, ain't it?
Yes, sir.
Losing family and friends, and it's true. The Most High said, for I have come to set a man at variance against his father. The daughter against her mother. Read on that.
And the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law.
Which they already be at it. Anyway. Daughter-in-law and mother-in-law, they already at it. You know what I'm saying? They ain't trying to hear each other anyway. I just don't like her. Yeah, it's a reason.
She ain't get enough.
Read on like 36.
And a man's foes shall be they of his own household.
Read that again.
And a man's foes shall be they of his own household.
And a man's foes shall be they of his own household, man. Family, man. So-called family, friends, man. And we're going to go to that David, because King David said, man, I fed this brother. I let him eat with me. I clothed him. And he still turned his back on me, Lord.
You can precept that with Micah 7 and 6 too.
All praises on that, man. You want to get it?
The book of Micah, chapter 7 and verse 6.
Read.
For the son dishonored the father. The daughter riseth up against her mother.
Man, saying the same thing. Great precept.
The daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's enemies of the men of his own house.
Of his own house. Saying the same thing, man. You want the Old Testament? Or you want the New Testament? Which one you want? You want in the Old or the New? Huh? Because the New don't do nothing but reiterate the Old.
That's right.
Well, y'all don't understand that, man. Which one you want it out of? Because, you know, you get a lot of Christianites. They want to try to be sneaky and run around the clock. Well, that's the Old Testament. All right, I got something for you. I got all right. Well, I know you love the gospel, don't you? You want Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, huh? Let's go to Matthew then. You know, Matthew, let's go to Micah. Which one you want? read on verse 37.
Verse 37. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me.
Read that again. I just hit real hard to me, man.
He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me.
Oh, so my mom, my granny hit me up on the Sabbath. Hey, I need you to come do something for me. I can't move this thing, but I got to go to class. What should I do? What should I do?
Serve the Most High.
Should I go help my granny even though I know she 80-some years old?
Serve the Most High.
And that's what it is, man. They got to understand this. I choose the Most High over everything. And invite her too. Guess what? How about you come to class with me? After class, I'll drop y'all, look at it, and we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Or at 1:30.
I give a look see of it. Okay, that's what you need me to do it. Guess what? I'll be here tomorrow for you, daughter. I'll be here tomorrow for you, man.
and then here's the thing: if you don't do it like that, the Most High gonna have a problem with it.
That's
so
right.
You may as well do it anyway, and it's gonna be evident in your life.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah, right. Who you want to obey? I know Granny raised me all my life, man. I know she did.
Acts 5 and 29.
We ought to obey God rather than man, man.
That's
That's
right.
a great precept, man. I obey God rather than man. For he that loveth the father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. We see the scriptures. We know what the scriptures say. Yeah, I love you, Granny, but guess what? I don't love you that much. I love the Most High God way more than I love you. And that sounds harsh. That sounds harsh to a carnal-minded man. But to a spiritually minded man or a spiritually minded woman, they understand that. Because there's one scripture right here. If you love your father, mother, your brother, your sister, your aunt, and your uncle more than me, you're not worthy of me. You're not worthy of the kingdom. You're not worthy to get my blessings. You're not worthy for me to work for you and hear your prayers. What? You doing what they told you to do? Guess what? Them some wicked Negroes.
This scripture goes out to old boy that was out last week talking about he loved his mother.
Oh man,
the guy that walked up on the street.
Yeah,
he loved his mother.
Yeah, oh my mama, man. Yeah, my mama, I can't do that.
Mama was everything.
Yeah,
he don't know God could have took his mama like that.
Man, one of my brothers, man, I seen him on Facebook. His mama passed the other day. He cried. I cried with him. I told him, I said, man, I lost mine too. But guess what?
Life goes on.
I had to understand, man. Guess what? Mama wasn't keeping these laws. Mama wasn't keeping these commandments.
And if she was, then that's a good thing.
And if she was, then great. Guess what? Now she ready for that calling.
That's right. Ready for that kingdom.
That's right.
And let's put this twist on it. Don't forget, in Matthew 12 and 50, we're really 49 because it talks about who is my mother and my brother.
Oh yeah.
See, because we received that when we obey what he asked us to do. And we have our brothers and sisters right here.
Read that Matthew 12 and 50.
Okay. Want me to start at 49?
Oh yeah, good.
And he stretched forth his hands towards his disciples.
Start at 48.
48?
Yeah.
But he answered and said unto him that told him, who is my mother and who are my brothers?
Man, he said, who is your mother? Who is your brother? Read on.
And he stretched forth his hands toward his disciples.
Toward his mama.
Toward his disciples.
Toward his daddy.
Toward his disciples.
Toward his cousin June.
Toward his disciples.
My favorite cousin.
His disciples.
And what did he say?
And said, behold, my mother and my brethren.
So there go my mother and my brother right there. They all in one. My mama, my brother, my auntie, my uncle, your cousin, your sister, all of them. They all in one. I get all of them over there. That's my family. Read verse 50.
For whosoever shall do the will of my Father, which is in heaven, the same is my brother.
The same as my brother.
And sister. And mother.
That's my family, man. Right. He set the vision in this thing. You're going to lose family and friends walking in this walk. That's why I said losing family and friends.
That's a good precept, man.
That is. Well, we're going to lose family and friends in this walk. Let's go back to Matthew 34. Start at 38.
Okay. Verse 38. 34 and 38, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Verse 38. And he that taketh not his cross.
No, but sorry, we didn't get the bottom of 37. Read 37.
Okay, I'm sorry. He that loveth father and mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me.
Oh, I birthed him. That's my little baby boy. Your little baby boy, 19 years old, got 30 bodies under his belt. Then went out there and robbed 18 people just yesterday.
I'm gonna bring it out. Bring it out.
That's your little baby
bring
boy,
it out.
I never go when you'll go with your baby boy then. Because guess what? Pastor lied like a mug at the eulogy talking about he got his wings today. No, he didn't. He got them devil horns today. He ain't get no wings today. He ain't flying off nowhere.
God.
That's going right back to the dust, man. For real. Read on out.
Verse 38. And he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me is not worthy of me.
Well, you gotta take your problems daily, man, and still fall out to the Most High God. Read on.
He that findeth his life shall lose it.
He that what?
He that findeth his life shall lose it.
It's like a contradiction, man. And we thought that was a contradiction. He that findeth his life shall lose it. What are you saying? Carnal-minded people like, man, see, that's why I don't read the Bible right there. You see what it just said? How can you find your life if you lose it? You find your life by losing that old man, man. You find your life by losing those friends and families that was weighing you down, man, that didn't want you to turn into that new man. Read on out.
And he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it.
And guess what? If you lose that family and friends for the Most High God, you go find family. Guess what? I found a lot of brothers and sisters in this congregation, man. A lot of family, man. For real. I mean, that's how the Most High do it. He'll push one away and give you 14.
Oh, man.
Like, dang, well, I got brothers all over this thing, man. Brothers, hey, bro, hey, come on here, bring your truck up here, man. Tomorrow we gonna help you fix. I'm like, I didn't ask. I didn't say you had to ask. Well, right. What you want? I want you to come up here and bring your truck. Nah, how much money you want? I don't want nothing. Stop. Man, that's too much brotherly love. Lord have mercy. I found family.
You can't find this outside this, man.
You can't. You can't.
I haven't found it. I've been around 56 years. I haven't found no brother to tell me, hey, man, just bring your vehicle up here. I fix it for you.
I'll praise.
I mean, 56 years, nobody ever did that to me.
Me neither. How much you talking about, man? May cost you a little.
May cost you a lot.
May cost you a lot, but what is it gonna do?
But it's gonna cost you.
May cost you a little. May cost you a lot, but you best believe it's gonna cost you, man.
But what it costs you?
It cost me brotherhood. You just
it cost me love.
Just call me when you get home. Let me know you made it home good. That it's still running good. That's what it's gonna cost you.
All right. I'll pray.
I'll pray. You know, these brothers, you gotta act like you give them a dap and then drop a little 20 in the back seat while they I'll drop that money back down. But hopefully he find it and won't say, Yari, where you put that? Because man, I'm telling you, it's all love here, man. And vice versa, man. Brothers are at brothers' beck and calls and needs. It's true family, man. Give me a Matthew 19 and 29.
The book of Matthew, chapter 19 and verse 29.
Read.
And everyone that had forsaken houses are brethren.
Or what?
Are brethren.
If you don't forsaken, you done got rid of houses and brethren, what else?
Our sisters.
What?
Our sisters.
Sound like family to me. Read on.
Our father. Our mother. Our wife.
Or what?
Our wife.
Man, that thing going all deeper to the family, huh? That was I ain't gonna leave no stone unturned. Family, mother, brother, sister, auntie, uncle, cousin. Man, what we'll read on now?
Our children.
Or what?
Our children.
Man, that thing just keep on going. Read on.
Our land.
Our lands, man.
For my name's sake shall receive 100-fold.
Shall receive what?
100-fold.
Man, read on.
And shall inherit everlasting life.
That's what you want right there, man.
That's right.
That's what you want right there. You want that everlasting life, man. You lose that family, friend member, whatever that wasn't right for you. You understand it. You lose that. Guess what? Oh man, I had a big house, man. I had a 2-3 car garage in Lancaster, man. I ain't giving this up. Well, then you ain't worthy of the kingdom. You ain't worthy of the Most High God. You gotta be able to give all that up, man. You gotta be able to set yourself apart, man. Family, children, brother, mother. Hey, man, you got to keep pushing, man, and do what the Most High wants you to do. Let's go to Proverbs 19 and 4.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 19, verse 4. Wealth maketh many friends.
And see, this is another thing. Like we said, when you're going into pride. So you have a lot of friends when you're up. I used to do music, man, and guess what? Man, I had them partners, boy. They wanted to kick it with old Maserati. Big Rider out of 304. Yeah, they want to kick it with Big Rider. But guess what? When that music started coming and calling in for me, when I went back to old Brian Roddy, I lost a lot of so-called friends I thought was my friends, man. The most I set it up that way though. Because if I'd have still been in that music doing that too, guess what? That money would have had me. How many wicked or so-called friends I would have thought I had that wasn't for me? And then that would have just kept weighing on me, man. That's why the most I said, well, it's time. You got to get up out of there because you got too many wicked friends on you, man, weighing you down. You ain't gonna do nothing but want to please them. Keep that surrounded. That's what a lot of brothers want to do. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep this going. I got partners every day. You know what I'm saying? Hype me every day. Yeah, that's a party every day. Most I said, man, it's time out for the party, man. Read that again now.
Wealth maketh many friends.
Wealth maketh many friends.
But the poor is separated from his neighbor.
But the poor, the humble brother, the one who say, well, you know what? Hey, bro, let's go do something different tonight. Let's go read the Bible tonight. Nigga, what? Nigga, you gone. They start laughing at you, pointing and laughing. That Negro talking about reading the Bible. That Negro talking about making it to the kingdom. That Negro talking about putting out that old man trying to be a new man.
Oh, praise.
That Negro trying to be righteous to the Most High God now. So yeah, you point with your laughing and all that, but we gonna see who win at the end, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this class hit very home with me. But like I said, I was out there, man. And partners that I thought was partners, boy, ain't hit me up since I told them I was in the street. Have a conversation with your partners. Let them know, yeah, man, I'm teaching, reading the Bible now. I ain't heard from these brothers since, man. Let's be real about it.
When you the dope man.
When I got that, when I'm selling that, pushing that weight, push it. Oh yeah, you my boy. We party. When I got that mic in my hand, I got these $1,000 in my pockets, throwing out XPs left and right. Yeah, you my dog. But when you back down in the old humble mode, that's why I say poor is going to humble, man. That's a humble brother. Wealth is going into pride, because you got so much pride on you that you won't even listen to nobody. You know what I'm saying? So let's go to Proverbs 14.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 14, verse number 16, starting at 16. And it reads, a wise man feared and departed from evil.
So a wise man, that brother is trying to wake up, trying to push out that old man, that old family. It's a wise man feared and departed from evil. See, I was trying to get away from it. I had enough evil, man. I had enough wickedness in my life, man. It said, a wise man would try to depart from evil. Read on.
But a fool rageth and is confounded.
A fool rages and is confident.
Oh,
yeah, confident.
Yeah, man.
A fool rages, but he just at war with this thing. He just won't let it go. He just hard at with it, attacking with it. But a fool rages and he confident. He ain't humble. He too proud.
Right.
Read on.
Right. He that is soon angry dealeth foolishly.
Because the Bible says, be angry, but what?
Sin not.
But sin not. It's okay to be angry. Well, sometimes it's anger and aggressiveness and have you sinning. Because then it'll have you, oh, you don't want to listen to me. Now you start hating your brother, your sister. Oh, I can't deal with that Negro no more. That Negro don't never want to listen to me. Now I want to listen to the scriptures, man. I want to hear what the Most High God got to say about this thing. Let the scriptures be the be-all, end-all. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear the scriptures, man. Let's let the scriptures win. Read on.
And a man of wickedness device is hated.
And a man of wicked devices is hated. Because we don't like that right now. We don't like brothers doing all this wickedness, man. We hate that thing now, man. The Most High God said that's a perfect hate. To hate evil, that's a perfect hate. King David said, I hate him with a perfect hate. Why? Because if the Most High God hated, that means that's perfect hate. The Most High God say he don't like it and he go against it, then what should we do? Hate it and go against it. King David said, I hate him with a perfect hate, man. How can you have a perfect hate? Because the Father hated and he perfect. So therefore it's perfect hate. Is unrighteousness with God? Somebody finish that out for me.
Hell no.
God forbid. Hell no. All praises. Somebody finish that for me. Hell no. God forbid. Stop playing. Ain't no unrighteousness with God. Read on that.
The simple inherit folly.
Because simple-minded brothers, they inherit folly, man. All kind of lies and stuff.
But the prudent are crowned with knowledge.
But those brothers that want to get more fed and want to get understanding more, they crowned with knowledge. That brother said, no, I'm going to go with the scriptures. I'm going to go with what the Bible say, not with what man say. He crowned with knowledge. Read on.
The evil bow before the good, and the wicked at the gate of the righteous.
See, the world is upside down, man. The world is upside down right now. You got evil, everybody loving evil but hating good. That's what's going on right now, man. Read verse 20.
The poor is hated even of his own neighbors.
So what is the poor hated of?
His own neighbors.
The humble brother. He hated of his own neighbors, man. Used to be my homie. Now you act like you don't know me. What Cole told him, boy, used to be my homie, man. Now you act like you don't know me. Why? Because I found the truth. Because I found the kingdom. Because I want to get to the kingdom. Read on out.
But the rich had many friends.
Look at that. But the rich, man, they got many friends. The problem, the one that's humble, that's pride, they got all the friends up. You look around, you see, man, congregation empty in the mud. Guess when you go on Facebook and see the party, that thing lit like a mud. You like, man, dang. Make you want to say, should I be there? Man, they up there pumping and jumping.
Yep.
Pumping, they kicking it. But the word of God, man, it's 7-8 people. The word of the man, thousands of people, man. Yeah, we got Quavo in the building. Not Quavo. We already talking about, yeah, we got the Most High God in the building tonight. The Most High God.
Hallelujah.
Well, we know we got the best. We got the best. We got the best entertainment tonight.
That's right.
But we're gonna keep trying to push and do that, man. Let's go to Job 19 and 11. Book of Job, chapter 19, verse 11. We'll read this down a little bit. But this is what friends do, man. He going into a friend. Job going into a friend right now. He responding. He let them know, man, this is what they do. Book of Job, chapter 19, verse 11. Right there, go on and read it.
The book of Job, chapter 19, verse 11.
11, yeah. Start from 11. We'll go all the way down.
Is you there, Hal?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
He had also kindled his wrath against me, and he counted me unto him as one of his enemies.
He said, man, his friend done counted me against him, man. He done counted me as an enemy. Dang, I wonder why. You must have told him the truth, Joe. You must have told him, hey, you wicked as heck, man. I had to tell him the truth. Read on.
His troops come together and rise up their way against me and encamped around about my tabernacle.
So you already know that we going uphill battle. He say his troops encamp around me. Because you know, for one, it's at least 9, 7, 8 that's against you. All your partners in the hood, Lil Mookie, JJ, Lil Ray, Run, Lil Tootie. They can't believe that you done changed, man. Now they coming to say, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? You don't want to keep with us no more? Oh, we ain't your partners no more? Read on.
He hath put my brethren far from me.
What did he do?
Put him far from me.
And what?
And mine acquaintance are barely estranged from me.
So I don't even know these people no more, man. They was my brothers, but they looking real strange to me right now, man. Like we enemies like a mud, man. I wonder when they gonna try to do me some harm. Cause it's gonna get that bad. We're gonna get scripture to pull that too. It's gonna get that bad. The brothers gonna be wanna, man, knock you off, man. For you not want to do the same things you used to do, man. Read on.
My kinfolks have failed.
My who?
My kinfolks have failed.
My family have failed me.
And my familiar friends have forgotten me.
Man, my used to be partners, they done forgot me, man. Damn. They don't even know me no more. They coming at me like I'm some Negro from the other side of town. Yeah, we used to put in work together. Right now, y'all don't even look like y'all know me. Y'all talking to me like y'all want to harm me or something, man. Read on that.
They that dwell in mine house and my maids count me for a stranger.
My own family looking at me like I'm a stranger. They don't even want to holler at me no more. Wake up in the morning, how you doing? Whatever. Cause I just spoke to my mama. Yeah, whatever. Go to your pop. What's up, pop? Yeah, whatever. Go to your sister. I'm out of here. Boom. Not close the door. Man, they treat me like a stranger now. Read on.
I am an alien in their sight.
I'm a what?
Alien in their sight.
Man, they don't even notice me no more, man. I look so much. I'm keeping these laws, man. They don't even see that old man no more. They see something totally different, man. And that's what you want them to see. You want them to see that new man. They just can't believe that you done changed, man. They hate that, man. They don't want to see that change in you. Read on.
I called my servant.
And what?
And he gave me no answer.
Man, what? They don't answer your phone calls no more, man. It used to love to see me. Now you ain't even want to answer my call, man. You don't know what might be coming up. I can't get no answer. Read on.
I entreated him with my mouth.
Man, dang, I was trying to holler at you, talk to you, but you don't even want to holler at me. Read on.
My breath is strange to my wife.
My breath is what?
Strange to my wife.
Man, that sounds like some division, man. And we all know, man, with our women in this truth, man. So you know, it's a lot of division. No, we got to work hard to get our wives in this truth, man. He said, my brother is strange to my wife. So you know, is that you? And when you start acting like him again, then I might answer you. But until you start doing that, then you can just go on and leave or sleep on the couch. Y'all gonna make you a pallet. Dang, is that bad? Read on.
Though I entreated for the children's sake of mine own body.
So though I gave you my life, man, I gave you children, I did all this, man. You still looking at me like I'm strange? Read on.
Yeah, young children despise me.
What?
Who? Well, my own children.
My own these little bats. You want to say these little bats?
Man,
they don't even want to talk to me, Negro. What do you say? Him downstairs. Who is him? Him downstairs. Who is him? You know my name. Stop playing, little old Negro. My own son don't want to kick it with me no more. My own daughter, when I raised, when I birthed, don't want to kick it with me no more, man. Dang, that's how true this walk is, man. Joe saying this, man. Dang, I'm putting it out there, Joe. Like I'm putting it out there, man. So my heart heavy right now, man. All this thing, man. Read on now.
Yea, young children despise me. I arose and they spake against me.
Now we going with mama. Y'all want to go with me today, children? Let's go to class. Now we going with mama. Mama taking us to get some pizza. What kind? Pepperoni? You look bad. You know what? All right, because you got to get your own
Canadian bacon.
Because you got to get your own salvation. I knew you were going to say that, you little boy. Read 19. It'll be the last one.
All my inward friends abhorred me.
Abhorred me.
Abhorred me. And they whom I love are turned against me.
And they that I love, man, they done turned against me, man. Job, that was heavy, man. Job went down his whole life story right there in a nutshell, man. Family turned against me. My friends who I thought was friends, I talked to them and they didn't want to talk to me. I called, they didn't answer. They looked at me like I was totally different, like I wasn't the same person. Guess what? They was right. I wasn't the same person.
Right.
Hey, the Most High do it, won't it?
He will.
Because we all have been through that.
I know we have.
All going through the same thing.
He knew to put that there. You know what I'm saying?
Have you been through that, Yosef?
Yeah.
I know. I done seen it.
Everybody been through it.
Yeah, I know. I done been through it.
That's
going through it.
That's
Some of us are still going through that.
Living it right now.
That's how you know this is the truth.
That's how you know this is the truth.
This separates you from the world.
It separates you.
If people can't understand, there's something wrong with it.
Losing family
Because you can go to church every Sunday, and all of them come flocking to you like you feed, like you're feeding
the whole church.
No, like you're feeding ducks.
Yeah.
You know, when you throw
They
fly down to you. That's how they do. You go to Sunday church.
Yeah.
But now when you tell them about serving the Most High on the Sabbath, they fly away from you like you're throwing rocks at them.
That's right.
You know, they do the opposite. They run from you.
Yeah,
You're like, okay, well, you know what? The Bible speaks of friends.
Yeah.
You know what? On the other verse it was saying, when you rich, my friends around you. Well, that's what we call them.
Right.
But they really are associates.
That's right.
They never was a friend.
That's why I say a friend is a strong word.
A friend is a strong word. But see, we see them as friends.
That's right.
But let that money go and see how quick they go.
That's right.
See, they're not really your friends. They say
That's
they
right.
just associates because they got something you can benefit. They can benefit from you.
That's right.
That's what that's from.
That's exactly right.
Anytime somebody
my friend if I can benefit off you.
They'll come around you and try to play on you until they get you, pick your part.
Well, boy, we
we
get 20, man. You know, I just want to go.
Man, what's going on, man? Why I ain't seen you in a long time? How you been doing, man? How the family? Man, let me help come down. You know how they do it. You know how they do it.
You waiting on it too. Knowing the truth, you waiting on it.
You know how they do it.
Yeah,
you know it's coming.
You know it's coming. Yeah, so well, how much you need?
Yeah.
Yeah,
but we say, man, I sure got a bunch of friends. No, you have associates, bro.
And we're gonna show you what a friend should be. If the Most High God or Christ call him a friend, that's what kind of friend.
That's kind of friend.
Read this out.
The book of Luke, chapter 21 and verse 15. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist.
So the Most High said, I'm still gonna set you up in that time, and I'm gonna give you the words. If he really with you, he gonna give you the words to cut them up and get them still. They ain't gonna be able to touch you anyway. No matter what they try to say and go against you, the Most High God said, I'm still gonna set you up. I'm gonna give you the right words at the right time, the tongue gonna learn right here and there to hit them with this one scripture, this one word, and boom, it's the end all be all. Read 16.
And ye shall be betrayed both by parents.
By what?
By parents.
No, not my mama.
By parents.
Read on.
And brethren.
And what?
And brethren.
Not my brother, man. Not who I grew up with, man. Read on.
And kinfolks.
Not my kinfolk. Ain't my favorite cousin.
And kinfolks.
Read on.
And friends.
And who?
And friends.
And friends. Read on.
And some of you shall they cause to be put to death.
Man, like I told you, we just gonna get to that, man. Because it'll be that tough. It'll get that serious, man. That Negroes will shoot shot out to want to kill you, man. If it's in the Bible, then it's true. And we done seen this. How many shows have you seen? Well, and most of the time when you see deaths, it's a friend that done shot a friend. Friend that done betrayed a friend, man. You see that all the time. You see it on all his little first 48. Not him. He used to come up here and eat at my table. That was their friend. No, he wasn't. That was his enemy. He just didn't know it. Because he didn't have the scriptures to back him up enough to understand what he was.
That's right.
Give me Psalms 41 and 9.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 41, verse 9.
Sword on his ass, on Ezra's ass. Read on.
Yeah, my own familiar friend.
What?
Yeah, my own familiar friend.
Whom what?
In whom I trust.
Which
did eat of my bread.
He was just sitting at my table the other day.
Which did eat of my bread.
My mama just made that boy that cornbread that he loved. Just fixed him a nice plate. Read on.
Which did eat of my bread. Has lifted his heel against me.
What did he do?
Lifted his heel against me.
Man, King David said, man, my friend, man. This boy ate at my table, man. This sister came over here and spent the night, had to sleep with us. He still lifted his heel at me, man. Still went bad on me, man. Read on now, verse 10.
But thou, O Lord, be merciful unto me.
But King David said, but you know what? Just go pray to the Most High God. He said, Lord, be merciful unto me. What did King David ask for?
And raise me up, that I may requite him.
And the Most High God said, raise me up that I may requite him, man. That I may be able to stand. What was that word, requite? Repay. That's right. We looked it up earlier, man. That I may be able to repay him, man. Because it's cool. But my repayment ain't got to be to get back at him. My repayment going to be when the Most High crack that sky. And he separate that 1/3 from that 2/3. That's how my repay gonna be. I just want to show him that I was on the right track and you was on the wrong track, man. Which I was trying to show you the whole time, man. Let's go to Matthew 10 and 22. We gotta understand, man. This is going to happen. We losing friends and family, man, but them real ones, they gonna be there for you, man.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse, you said 32? 22. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake.
Because we're gonna be hated in this walk, brothers and sisters. Whether y'all know it or not, they hated Christ, they gonna surely hate us, man. We're gonna be hated in this walk. Read on.
But he that endured to the end shall be saved.
Nah, for a little while.
To the end shall be saved.
But he that endured to the end, man, shall be saved. Let's go to Philippians 2:3-13. But he that endured to the end, man, we got to endure. We're going to be hated. There's going to be a lot of problems when they come our way. We're going to have to lose a lot. We're going to have to gain a lot. Lose a lot, gain little. Lose more, lose little, gain a lot. It's going to be that way. 3:13.
The book of Philippians, chapter 3 and verse 13. Brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended, but this one thing I do.
But this one thing I do. Let's see what we need to do, though.
Forgetting those things which are behind.
Doing what?
Forgetting those things which are behind.
But see, sometimes this can be a stumbling block to brothers and sisters. They just can't fathom that they losing their family, that they losing their friends. But he said, man, forgetting those things that are behind, man, and doing what?
And reaching forth unto those things which are before.
And reaching forth to those things which are before, which is the kingdom, which is everlasting life, man, which is new brethren and sisters, new mothers and fathers, new brethren, man. He said, I got to forget that, though. I got to put that off. I can't let that hinder me in my walk. Forgetting those things which are behind me. Okay, they done chose their side. They don't want to do the laws and will. Well, guess what? I got to leave it there. I'm going to still give you a scripture here and there, but guess what? I'm just going to go on and keep pushing, though. I got to keep pushing, man. Forgetting those things that are behind me, man. Pushing on to what's before me, man. You got to see the vision. You got to see the light. And we see what the Most High wants us to be, man. Let's go to Proverbs 18-24. We ain't got but a few more, man. Proverbs 18-24. Because we need to see what kind of friend we should have. A lot of things, man. We're going to touch on this a little bit.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 18, verse 24. A man that has friends must show himself friendly.
So in order to have friends, you got to show yourself friendly. Read on.
And there is a friend that sticketh closer than a brother.
And it's a friend that sticketh closer to a brother. I wonder what kind of friend that is. That's right. Let's go to John 15-14.
Yes, sir.
Let's see what kind of friend that is, man. You got to be friendly then, brothers. Be seeing the corner mind. Oh, see, that's what it is. You niggas just friendly. Nah, man. Brothers,
the book of John.
Brothers are trying to get right, man. Brothers trying to be righteous, man.
Chapter 14.
15 and 14.
Oh, 15 and 14. And it reads, ye are my friends.
If what?
If ye do whatsoever I command you.
What color are those letters?
Red.
So who was speaking that?
Christ.
So Christ, Yahweh said, these are my friends. You are counted a friend if you do whatsoever I command. Those are the friends that we should have. We can't be labeling like Brother Keenan said. We throw that friend word out there just so quick. We got to pull that word back. You just an associate. You just somebody I know. Because a real friend to Christ is those that keep the commandments. So that should be how you label a friend in this world. Yeah, these are my friends, man. They are here on the same path that I'm on. They want to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. They want the kingdom just as much as I do. Those are my friends, man. Go to James 19-23. A man should make himself friendly, man.
James.
And there's a friendly, James 19-23. And there's a friend.
John.
Nah, I probably wrote it down wrong. Let's go to John 15-13. We stay there.
John 15 and 18.
15 and 13.
Oh, you wrote it down wrong?
Yep. I gotta go get that because that's
15 and 13.
I think it might be James 2. Well, go ahead, Rick. Go ahead with that.
The book of John, chapter 15 and verse 13. Greater love had no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friend.
For his friend, man. That's what we should be trying to do, man. We should be a living sacrifice to the Most High God, showing ourselves to be worthy of the Most High God, man. Shoot. Let's go. That's right. Let's go to James 2 and 23. My bad. I wrote that down all wrong. And we'll go back to you stay there.
Okay.
James 2 and 23.
This is the book of James, chapter 2, verse 22.
Start at 22.
22.
Oh, my bad. Start at 21.
Okay, now you messing up.
Yeah, I'm out of there. Maybe we should just start at 1. It started at 21. My bad.
This is the book of James, chapter 2, verse 21.
Uh-huh.
Was not Abraham our father justified by works?
Abraham put in the work. Let's see what he did.
When he had offered Isaac, his son, up on the altar.
He did what?
Offer Isaac, his son, up on the altar.
Now read that again in John 15 and 13.
The book of John, chapter 15 and verse 13.
Mm-hmm.
Greater love had no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends.
So Abraham was going to offer his only begotten son, man, to be that sacrifice, man. That's that greater love that Abraham had, and for him doing that, let's see what God called him. Let's see what he called him. Read on. No, my bad. Go back to James.
Okay.
Okay. Verse 22.
Yeah.
Book of John, chapter 2, verse 22.
James.
I'm sorry. Book of James, chapter 2, verse 22. Seest thou have faith wrought with his works?
So he had faith by his works.
And by works was faith made perfect.
And his faith was made perfect with his works, because they go hand in hand. Let's read on.
And the scriptures was fulfilled, which said, Abraham believed God, and it was imputed in him for righteousness.
And what?
And he was called the friend of God.
And that was a friend of God, man. Abraham went to put his only begotten, his only son, his only son, man. That's right. He was obedient. And what did he say in John 15 and 14? Those that I call them friends that do what the Father asks them, man.
The book of John, chapter 15 and verse 14.
Read that again.
Ye are my friends, if you do whatsoever I command you.
That's why Abraham was imputed a friend of God, man. Sacrifice his son, sacrifice yourself, man. Put off that old man. For real, man. Obedient. That's right. All right, let's go to Isaiah 41 and 8. That's why he was a friend of God, man. And that's how we should justify our friends today, man.
That's right.
You ain't gonna let nobody, it ain't just no any old friend, 41 and 8.
41.
Ain't just no any old friends right now, man. You gotta show yourself worthy to be my friend, man.
That's right.
And vice versa, man. Isaiah 41 and 8. You gotta show me, man. We gotta be on this thing together. We gotta be on the same path right now. It's like
You ready?
I'm ready.
I'm quite sure you. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 41, starting with verse 8. But thou, Israel, art my servant.
Israel, my servant, we already know. We the only ones that the Most High servant, man.
That's right.
Jacob, whom I have chosen.
Everybody.
Jacob, whom I have chosen.
Jacob, who I have chosen,
The seed of Abraham, my friend.
Which was what?
My friend.
Come on, man. Read verse 9, man.
Thou whom I have taken from the end of the earth and called thee from the chief men thereof.
Yeah, he called them away from them.
And said unto thee, thou art my servant.
Thou art my what?
My servant. I have chosen thee.
I have chosen you, man.
And not cast thee away.
And not cast thee away.
Man, ain't that's beautiful to hear from the Most High God, man. That's beautiful to hear, man.
Oh, man.
That's very beautiful to hear, man.
I had to say that, man.
Yeah, I heard y'all.
Yeah, I know. I heard.
I heard y'all.
Oh, man, I had to say that. Oh, man, that's powerful.
That is, man.
That's powerful.
Man.
And that's how we should look at our friends, man. For real. Let's go to Sirach 37.
The book of Sirach,
Chapter 37
verse 1.
We're going to go down to 5.
Okay. The book of Sirach, chapter 37, verse 1. Every friend said, I am his friend also. But there is a friend, which is only a friend in name.
Every friend will say he a friend.
Which is only a friend in name.
But some of these so-called friends, they're only friend in name. Yeah, big right, yeah, my boy, yeah. Yeah, my partner. Yeah. Shania, yeah, my boy, man. Keenan, yeah, my dog, man, my boy. They talk about it. Read on.
Is it not a grief unto death? When a companion and friend is turned to an enemy?
Man, he said, man, read that again.
Is it not a grief unto death?
Well, like I said, man, it was tough for me, man. It still be kind of tough, but I got to do the will of the Father.
Right.
He said, it's a grief unto death, man, when a companion or a friend is turned into an enemy, man. And I thought that was my friend. I thought that was my family. I thought that was my wife. I thought that was my husband. I thought that was my brother. Man, read on out.
Oh, wicked imagination. Whence camest thou in to cover the earth with deceit?
Oh, wicked imagination. You get pissed off at the imagination. Man, there ain't nothing but this old wickedness, man. And that's why we so mad at Esau right now, man. With all these evil, vain thoughts and wicked imaginations they got, man. And feed us into our imagination. That's right. I read on, man.
There is a companion which rejoiceth in the prosperity of a friend. But in the time of trouble will be against him.
Hey, we just talked about that. It's a companion that'll be, when you got that money, the prosperity you own. Oh, you my dog. Yeah, big radical boy. Yeah. But when it's time to keep them laws, when it's time to change that life and try to do something right, I don't know that dude. I ain't my partner. Man, forget that nigga, man.
You find out who your real friends are.
You find out who your real friends are. You find out who your real family is, man. Read on. You said the commandments. Bro, what is you talking about? I'm talking about this blunt. You talking about a commandment. Read on now.
There is a companion which helpeth his friend for the belly.
It's a companion that helps his friend for his own gain. He ain't doing it but to get $20 off you later on tonight. We just talked about this last night. Yep. We talking about this last night. It's a friend that he'll work for his own belly. Yeah, he just trying to be your friend, gas you up. You know what I'm saying? Let me get $40 tonight, bro. You know, we've been kicking it all night, bro. I've been with you all night, man. You know what I'm saying? I was tired at 8 o'clock. It's 11 now, man. Can you give me 40, man? Read on that.
Which taketh up the buckler against the enemy.
And guess what? He'll put you out there. He's taking up the buckler from the enemy. He'll take your guard and your shield from the enemy that you have on. He'll tell all your secrets. Oh yeah, he live at so-and-so, Terrace Drive. Yeah, that was your shield. He didn't know where you stayed. But he's so wicked though. You gonna give him that $40? Yeah, let's go rob that Negro, man. Yeah, I know where he stay. I know where his mama stay. You know what I'm saying? I know what he be doing. I know what time he go to work, what time he leave the house. He'll take your shield, your protection, man, from your enemy, man, and become your enemy, man. Jump down to verse 12.
Verse 12. But be continually with a godly man.
But that's okay, because you still want to push toward them godly men, brothers, man. Read on.
Whom thou knowest to keep the commandments.
Whom thou knowest to keep the commandments. That's why I say give to a godly man, not to a sinner. Don't give that 40 to that Negro. You know that Negro ain't gonna do nothing but go get some dope or something. No. But be continual with that godly man. Read on.
But be continual with a godly man, whom thou knowest to keep the commandments of the Lord.
That's my friend. That's my brother. That's my family.
Whose mind is according to thy mind.
Who got the same mind as you. These brothers, we got the same like-minded. We got the same goal. That's why I say you got to find friends that's on the same page as you, man. Read on.
And will sorrow with thee.
And when you hurt, guess what? They hurt. When you down, guess what? They down. Nah, brother. Y'all lost it. Y'all lost his job. I ain't lose my job. Shoot, I'm good. Y'all finna get kicked out of this house. My shit paid up. Nah, man, Yara lost his job. We finna go help Yara, man.
That's right.
Keenan lost it now. We finna go help Keenan, man. I feel bad for my brother. I feel bad for my sister. Read on that.
If thou shalt miscarry. And let the counsel of thy own heart stand. For there is no man more faithful unto thee than it.
It said, let the counsel of thy own heart, because guess what? Really and truly, the Most High put it in our minds, man. We got the answers right here, y'all. We just like to sometimes second guess our own selves, man. You get a bad spirit or a bad vibe from somebody, guess what? 9 times out of 10, it's true. Let the counsel of your own heart be true, because read that again now.
And let the counsel of thy own heart stand.
For what?
For there is no man more faithful unto thee than it.
Because, man, that's the most faithful thing you got, man. You got the truth right here. Guess what? Sometimes we just don't want to believe it.
That's it.
I lost my mama into this truth. Oh, man, I don't want to believe it. I lost my father to this truth, but in nationality, he was the enemy. She was the enemy. They were the enemy. Be truthful with yourself. Your mind telling you. You just don't want to believe it. The Most High God showing you, you just don't want to accept it.
Right.
Read on that.
For a man's mind is sometimes want to tell him more than 7 watchmen.
Man, your mind will be like, bro, don't go there. How many times have brothers and sisters said that, man? They got into some problems. What did Wicked R. Kelly say? My mind ain't telling me no.
But my body.
You went and listened to your body and listen to your heart.
And look where he at for listening.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right now.
Look where it costs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Listen, man. Listen to the Most High. That's the Most High telling you right there. This ain't right. Because everybody that say this, I'm talking about, we watch shows, brother be like, yeah, I'm doing life. It's like, man, that night, man, something told me not to do that, but I did it anyway. I done heard that so many times, man. Something told me not to do that, man, but I did it anyway. We know that's the truth, brothers and sisters. Read on.
You know, that mind is powerful.
It is, man.
You know,
that's what it's saying.
Time my mind tell me something, and I just follow, and then when I look back, I'm like, man, I'm glad I followed my mind. If I had went that way, that would have been me. You know. And a lot of us just haven't been taught how to listen to our mind.
That's right.
You know, you hear a lot of people saying, my mind don't control me, I control my mind. That's what we all heard.
You're right.
You know,
but our mind,
we have to be taught how to listen to our mind. Even conscious is something.
Even the times you didn't follow your mind and you were sitting in jail or whatever had went down, you knew immediately where you had went out there.
Right.
Oh,
right,
yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Mind gonna always be right. It's gonna remind you.
Yeah. My little setback I had this last year. I sure told myself in jail, I know I couldn't handle that better, man.
Yeah.
Why did I tell him? I told him to drop dead. I ain't have to say that.
Right. Come on in.
I had to be truthful with myself. I'm in jail like,
there you go.
I could have changed that whole situation.
Yep.
But you know what?
But I was so loud out there. I told him to drop dead. Yeah, I know one told him to drop dead. Next thing you know, I'm in the back of the police car going away. Like, damn, they got you out. I'm like, hey.
I'm trying to get your strike.
Trying to get your balance strike. But you know what, though?
Pride is beginning to sin.
But you know what, though? Sometimes a taught lesson is better than a 3-year college degree.
That's right.
That's right.
A lot of times, that's
better than a 3-year college degree.
That's right. A taught lesson, boy. Guess what? It ain't
the next time it happens, what you gonna do?
Hey, you know what, man? We out here reading the scriptures. I don't know, we reading the scriptures.
I'm gonna think of something else.
Right. I'm gonna say something different.
No, hey, you with the beard. You gonna wait for everybody to go his way.
That nigga got a beard. That nigga got a beard.
Everybody out there has beards.
So we just all go together.
Right.
Who, me?
Where we at?
On 14.
Read on.
Verse 14. For a man's mind is sometimes want to tell him more than 7 watchmen that sit above in a high tower. And above all this pray to the Most High. And above all this, pray to the Most High.
Pray to the Most High, brothers and sisters. We know that's good. That'll get us out of a lot of problems, man. Just sit down and give him his time, man. Let him know what we need. Let him know what we're dealing with. Tell him to strengthen us when we weak, man. Read on.
And above all this, pray to the Most High, that he will direct thy way in truth.
In truth, man. Let's go. We got 2 more scriptures. Let's go to John 15 and 18. We're going to read it down to 27, then we'll come back to John 15 and 16. But we're going to be on the same page. John 15, verse 18 through 27. We're going to read that down, and then we'll come back and go to John 15 and 16.
The book of John, chapter 15 and verse 18.
Read out.
If the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you.
We know we don't get hated. The world hates you, guess what? Oh, well, Negro. Would you go side up and start crying? No, they hated Christ for it hated you. Read on.
If ye were of the world would love his own.
If you want to still be that Negro out there hitting them licks and out there smoking that weed, the way they love you. But you done changed your mind. Read on.
But because ye are not of the world,
but because you came out of the ways and tried to become a new man.
But I have chosen you out of the world.
And don't think you did it. Remember who you get a credit to. Because you didn't get out there by yourself. The Most High God said, you know what? It's time to wake up, my son. Wake up. Wake up. Read on.
Therefore, the world hated you. Verse 20. Remember the word that I said unto you. The servant is not greater than his Lord.
Don't forget now, we the servants, man. Ain't no, we can't be taking all this pride on ourselves, want to be seen a man thinking we pulling stuff out. We getting it now. The Most High God working his perfect will on everybody, man. Read on.
If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you.
And guess what? It's coming, brothers and sisters. They gonna want to kill us off, man. Read on.
If they have kept my sayings, they will keep. Salaki, if they have kept my sayings, they will keep yours also.
So if they listen to Christ, yeah, they would have listened to you. But they ain't listen to Christ. So guess what? Your family and friends, they ain't gonna listen to you, man. It's the same thing. Read on.
But all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake.
For whose name's sake?
For my name's sake.
They mad at you. They mad at Shana.
For my name's sake.
They mad at Nathan Yah.
But all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake.
They mad. We tell them all the time. You give me the finger, you ain't giving me the finger. You giving your God the finger.
That's it.
You mad at Christ and the Most High God. You ain't mad at me. They ain't doing this because they hate you. They doing this because they hate the will of the Father. Man, read on.
Because they know not him that sent me.
Because they ain't know the Most High God, man. Read on.
If I had not come and spoken unto them, they had not had sin. But now they have no cloak for their sin.
But now these wicked niggas, they ain't got no protection for their sin. No excuse. Read on.
He that hated me hated my Father also.
What do they do?
He that hated me hated my Father also.
They don't want Christ to rule over them. Christ just a prophet.
Hated my Father also.
Man, you hate Christ, man. You hate the Father too, man. Bring them hither. Stop it, man. You got to stop it. Read on.
If I had not done among them the works which none other man did.
Which who?
Which none other man did.
So Christ said, I did the works that didn't nobody else do. That's why they hate you. Read on.
They had not sinned, but now have they both seen and hated both me and my Father.
Christ said, if I wouldn't have did these works, they wouldn't even be mad, man. If I ain't come down and show them all these works and miracles, man, they wouldn't even be tripping, man. But because they did, now they hate me and they hate my Father. Read on.
But this cometh to pass, that the word might be fulfilled, that this is written in their law.
But it's gonna come to pass, man. The word gonna be fulfilled, man.
They hated me without cause.
What did they do?
They hated me without cause.
And if they hated him without cause, they gonna hate us without cause. Read on.
But when the Comforter is come.
But when the Comforter is here, the scriptures here, man. Read on.
Whom I will send unto you from the Father. Even the Spirit of truth.
Even the Spirit of truth, because this is true, man. The scriptures back it up all day. Christ, man, is the King. He is coming back, man. The Most High is sending his son back to get us out of the situation, man. When that Comforter comes, these scriptures, the truth, which is her, man, is her. We got the Comforter, man. Read on.
Which proceeded from the Father.
Which proceeded from who?
From the Father.
No, man, from Christ.
Which proceeded from the Father.
The Most High, man. This is the Most High God's will. We pray to the Most High God, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
He shall testify of me. And ye also shall bear witness, because ye have been with me from the beginning.
That's going into regeneration too, because we was chosen from y'all don't know who he was in the back, in the parts in the earlier years. But guess what? Some of these brothers and sisters out here doing this wicked stuff, they were the same ones that crucified our Lord and Savior. They were the same ones that pierced him in the side. They were the same ones that said, we don't want Christ. Give us Barnabas. The same ones, man.
They're the same scribes and Pharisees walking around today.
Today, the
from
same spirits, man. These are the
one.
same spirits that's on this earth, man. That's why he said if they hated you, no, they hated me first.
Can we go back here and read this again?
What you want?
Isaiah 41 again.
Read
one
it.
more time because of what it says here. And I want us all, because he was about to shout a while ago and run. And I was getting ready to shout and run because of something I saw here that we just went over. But let's go to it. Let's go to it. But thou, Israel, art my servants. All right. Christ talked about his servants, right? Just then. Jacob, whom I have chosen, the seed of Abraham, my friend.
My friend.
thou whom I have taken from the end of the earth.
From the end of the earth, man, the same
Talking about right now. There it is, right there.
About us, man. Like I said, it's going back into regeneration, man.
Yes.
He took, and like we say, man, we just got to get right in this thing, understand, accept the will, man, that he wants us to do, and do it. Understand that we're going to lose family and friend in this walk, man, but you got to keep pushing. You got to put that behind you, that Philippians 3:13. Put that is old behind me and reach for what's new to come, man. Read 15 and 15 and 16. We'll get out of here with these.
Which one?
15, John 15, verse 15. Chapter 15, verse 15.
It's the book of John, chapter 15, verse 15. Henceforth, I call you not servants.
I don't call you servants. Why?
For the servants knoweth not what his Lord doeth.
Just be called a servant, you know, you just doing what he say, right? You don't really got the understanding of why he wants you to do this. You're a gardener. He say, well, go take everything out of that garden and we're going to do something different. But you just being a servant, you just go do that. But he said, I ain't call you a servant, though. What did he call him?
But I have called you friends.
Why?
For all things that I have heard of my Father.
What did he do?
I have made known unto you.
He said, I call you friends, though, because I gave you the understanding. It ain't like I just told you to do something. I didn't give you the way to go. It ain't like I gave you the address, but didn't give you the directions. I gave you the directions to get to the address. You ain't just no servant. You my friend. Because I told you everything that the Father told me. I didn't leave nothing in secret. I didn't hide nothing from you. You ain't no servant. Yeah. You a friend. Read 16. That's right.
Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you.
Don't forget that, Israel. We didn't choose him. He chose us.
And ordain you that ye should go and bring forth fruit.
We got to bring forth good fruit, Israel, man. We got to let our light shine and bring that good fruit, man, and give it to the world, man, so that he can do his will can be done, so we can get up out this situation. Read on.
And that your fruit should remain.
And that your fruit shall be good fruit and remain, man, solid. Can't be confounded. This is good fruit right here that we preach out here, man, that we show. Read on.
That whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name.
Ask of the Father in Yahweh's name.
Ye may give it you.
He may give it you, man. Whatever we ask of the Father, man, through Christ, man, he gonna give it to us, man. So he gave us a new family, accept that new family. He gave you new friends, accept them new friends. But be accepting of that thing, man. Losing family and friends in this truth. We'd like to thank all y'all, man, for subscribing tonight, for tuning in for the Monday night dine-in. Like we said, we hope everybody got some edification out of this class tonight. It was a heavy class for me to put out there, man, but we got to stand strong on our faith and let them know what side we on, man. Anybody got anything, man?
Good class, man.
Good class. With that, man, we'll get out of here. Shalom. All praise to the Most High.
Shalom. Praise.
Shalom.
Man, if God give you the friends, them some friends you can count on.
You ain't lying.
If he gave them to you, you can count on them. Believe that.
That's it.
That's why I say I ain't going nowhere.
I'm afraid.
And his family, I ain't going nowhere. Shoot, you can't pick a better group of friends than this here, man.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, for real, man. That's exactly right.